Hey guys, Rocky again. Welcome back to just another quick video. So this is my original PS3 controller, PS4 controller. It's developed the charging port fault where it won't charge properly because you have to wiggle it because the port separates. So I thought we'd do a quick how-to video. So there are 4 Phillips screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already taken them out. Just standard little Phillips heads. So just unscrew them. Put them somewhere you won't lose them. Then you have to separate the 2 halves. So I usually use like a plastic separator tool, just get it in the cracks there, and then it will come apart. You just have to use some force. I've already cracked this one. And then there's a ribbon cable there. So you can either use tweezers or something just to pull it out. Cool. So this is where it's important. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. In fact, I'll zoom in a bit. So there are multiple different versions of this little board here. This is the board you want to look for on eBay or AliExpress or whatever. So this one is a JDS-001. So you go into your eBays or Amazons or whatever, bit of ordering, and later then you get another one like this. So obviously now this version of the controller, because I've not recently opened one of these up, is slightly different and has more screws than the later versions. Also the later versions are probably cost reduced. Assembly should just come away. There we go. So now we'll need to take off the ribbon cable. So notice the blue tabs at the top, so I'll just pull it out now. Get it to one side. Now, how do we get this out? Let's have a look here. Is this just stuck in? Yeah, it is. So it just comes out. It's just stuck in like that. And then we've got 2 further screws. These are a different type. Yep, a lot smaller. Do not lose them. Leave it out slightly, and there we go. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but it's separated a bit at the top, just sort of here. When you put it into charge, it just does not charge at all. Well, it does. You have to wiggle it. So the newer one, installation is very simple. It's not helped the fact that I've got a video camera in front of my face, but hey ho. So we just have to get that down into there, like so. I always do love a magnetic screwdriver, it makes it a lot easier. Some people take this bit off, I'm just too lazy, I'll just push it back a bit. And there we go, there's one. Don't have to over tighten them. The good thing about PS4 controllers is there's no security. It's like a little tab to break, so you know there's no mucking about there. Let's get that one in there. This is one of those little repairs that you can do yourself. Nice and easy. eBay is absolutely full of. This is a 0 insertion 4 socket, yes it is. So there's a little black tab, you just have to push up there, and then what you do is you slide the ribbon cable in, do this off camera because I'm going to need 2 hands rather than just 1.5. Trying to keep it on camera here. So you just want to make sure all the pins are aligned, and then just like that. There we go. So there's a bit of perspex for the front of the controller. Obviously if it's dirty, now's a good time to give it a quick clean, get any grime out. These controllers seem to attract a lot of grime. And then we had this little boy. Is it that way? It was that way. And we have the little retaining that holds it in place. So, now the triggers. Some people find it easier to put the controller back together with the triggers on the other half. I'll go either way. I've done this a few times, and as long as this seat properly, just a bit dirty there, then it's fine. So the important thing next is obviously to put the ribbon cable in the right way. So so you want the gold contacts facing the gold contacts, and so this just push in. It shouldn't need a lot of force. Try to put it in straight, make sure it's in properly, and then it'll just click by itself. And then we want to just now. If these don't go in right properly, because there are little springs here, you just have to watch for that. So the whole thing should just snap back together. So you want to make sure everything's properly aligned before you start screwing things in. If you're not happy, try it. Don't rush it, because you see that's not right. So let me just pull it back off again. What I might do is I might just take these off. Oop, sorry, ribbon, cable and battery. These do come out. Just pause you for a wee second here. Well, that was a faff, and it was easier with 2 hands. So what I've done is I've put these back on here along with the little springs. And just the top tip, make sure that you put the connector in the right way, so the blue should be out, so you want the gold contacts facing the gold contacts. Then what you want to do is you want to hook it over like that. So you want to hook these in first, make sure they're like that, and then these just pop in like, oh, off at the controller bar. Did you see the blue light there? Something wanted to go on there. Make sure everything's together. Don't force it. If it's not going in, it's not going in. There we go. It should just clip in like that. There you go. Done. Just need to put the screws in. So I always like putting it in a star pattern. I think I used a better screwdriver than this one to actually take them out. Don't try to strip the heads. Now I've got it. I always like to test these on my PlayStation rather than on the PC. I've had some weird results before with controllers not saying they're not working on the PC, and I just plug them in the PlayStation and they're charging and they're controlling fine. This is how to do it on an earlier PS4 controller. Sometimes I know for a fact the later ones are slightly different inside, so that's why you need to open it up first to get the right board number to order the correct part. That usually fixes the no charge problem. 2, 3, and 4 down here. Oh, and make sure there's a little rubber plug thing. Make sure that's for the reset button, make sure that hasn't fallen out when you put the control back together as well. I checked that it wasn't, because I've had that before and I had to open the damn thing back up again to fix it.